Hello everyone. Today I would like to present my paper titled Analysis of Factors Affecting Adoption Intention of Mobile Banking Service and Evidence from Indonesia. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Budi Septiawan and my supervisor Rizal E. Halim. So the background about the use of cellular phone connections and internet users in Indonesia increased as of January 2021 as the data from We Are Social 2021. Globally, the market size of mobile banking is projected growing from 2019 to 2026. And the number of mobile banking users in four Asia Pacific countries, include Indonesia, could increase in 3 years by 2023. So the interviews with several bank managers in Indonesia, many of their customers have not fully adopted mobile banking services, for example, continuous use. These are the previous research with research object mobile banking, internet banking, and mobile payment with research model extending UTAUT2, and extending meta-UTAUT. There are various results as the table shown. So the problem statement are what factors affect attitude of users of mobile banking services, what factors affect the behavior intention of users of mobile banking services, and what factors affect the use behavior of mobile banking services. So the purpose is to analyze factors affect as the problem above. So the benefit is to be a reference for academics regarding to the relationship between personal innovativeness, anxiety, trust, perceived risk, grievance redressal, and use behavior, and also to contribute the practitioners in obtaining a view of consumer preferences, and to add a reference especially for the banking industry. So the literature review used is Unified Theory of Acceptance and Use of Technology, or UTAUT, that was developed by Venkatas et al. From 2003 until 2012, as the picture of the model shown on the slide. And also literature review used by meta-UTAUT theory. Uh, these are the meta-UTAUT extension as the picture shown from Patil et al. 2020. And what is mobile banking? Mobile banking is the use of mobile devices such as cellular phones, smartphones, and tablet computers to access the banking network through a wireless application protocol that allows customers to interact and connect to the bank for financial service transaction. Said et al. Provide insight into the factors that influence consumer intention to adopt mobile banking by examining gender differences with a combined model of technology acceptance model and theory of planned behavior, or TPB. So the research design is an empirical study with a conclusive quantitative approach using descriptive research and single cross-sectional research design with primary data from questionnaire and convenience sampling method from non-probability sampling approach using Google Form. So the respondents are customers who have operational bank accounts at commercial banks and have used mobile banking application on smartphones. So I did also validity test and reliability test with structural equation modeling, or SAM. So these are the previous research with use research model from Patel et al. 2020 and Alawan et al. 2018. So from the previous research model, I combine into the conceptual model like this as the picture shown. And there are 13 hypotheses to be developed. And the research stages are wording tests to find out the acceptability of the words used so that respondents can understand, and pre-test with 30 respondents, and main test with 258 eligible respondents. And I use Smart PLS for data analysis. So these are the pre-test results. There is one latent variable, which is personal innovativeness, which not valid, but it wasn't not eliminated because it assumes the factor loading value will increase on the more respondents amount. So the all by alpha score more than 0.6, and the results, all the variables are reliable. These are respondent profile. There is mobile banking transaction frequency on pandemic COVID-19. The result from the respondents is 70% increase. So these are auto model. The AVE or average variance extracted value more than 0.5, and all the result of the variable is valid. And this also auto model, Cramba alpha, the value is more than 0.6, and the composite reliability value more than 0.7. And this is discriminant validity from Fornalaker criterion test. It shows that the discriminant validity of the research model has been fulfilled because all indicators have a loading factor value that is greater than the loading factor for other constructs. And then no variable is eliminated because the AVA value for all variable is more than 0.5. So from the relationship, there are 4 results which are not significant. And from 13 hypotheses tested, there are 5 hypotheses that were rejected, namely H3, H7, H8, H10, and H13. So the conclusion from all the hypothesis result, there are grievance redressal, which will not positively and significantly affect use behavior. And also effort expectancy, personal innovativeness, and anxiety will not also positively and significantly affect attitude. And perceived risk will not positively and significantly negative affect behavioral intention. So the managerial implications, the factors that can significantly influence use behavior in mobile banking service consist of performance expectancy, social influence, facilitating conditions, attitude, behavior, intention, and trust. And the strongest factors is performance expectancy. It's related to the internal factors of mobile banking services. And the largest factor loading value is related to the ease with which users make transactions. Therefore, mobile banking service providers are expected to truly provide service performance that prioritize ease of transactions. So the limitation, demographically, the respondents' domicile area is still very much dominated in the Jabodetabek area. So the distribution of the questionnaire can be completed with initial questions related to the condition of supporting facilities, such as the availability on internet networks. And the second, the number of variables and indicators used in the study is quite large. It can affect the respondents' conditions, such as lack of time, so it will not reflect the actual condition. So the number of variables and indicators used can be given limits that still allow respondents to more easily fill in both in terms of time and level of understanding of each questions. And the third, the research instrument limited to respondents around the research social environment. So it can also coordinate with the assistance of certain institutions such as companies, educational institutions, etc. And respondents are not directed to refer to the mobile banking application that is often used before answering the variable indicator question section. So respondents need to be directed in advance to provide answers that refer to the most frequently used mobile banking applications. And last, there's perspective of this research only focus on the perspective of the users or customer. So it is necessary to have a perspective from the service provider's perspective, so it can be further clarify aspects that are mainly related to the successful implementation of both parties. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your attention.